Oh, got into the fuel station just in time. Fuck. Nah. And we're ready to go. The kid there actually thought that I'm participating in Orange Day. उसको कहाँ पता. अब ये भी बाइक तो इतना मुश्किल से बनाया हूँ, फिर क्यों तोड़वा दूँ. Man, I got into Cuttack like after ages, but thankfully I'm not getting into the main city to experience that traffic. Yeah, Cuttack traffic has a mind of its own. So basically we are going to talk about the brake setups I have till now. Well, I've had around 4 setups. This is my 4th setup right now, apart from the stock one. Well, stock wala bas daan kar diya tha maine because it's just too shitty. I mean, yeah, but it's just too shitty. I can't live with that brake. So the first setup I had was of Continental GT. Well, it was a good one. Well, way better than the stock one. At least it had a great initial bite and feedback. I mean, I have a sole video of that master cylinder. Well, you can see, but let me warn you, if you are going to install that thing, then you must take the banjo bolt. I mean, the bolt, and I have the banjo bolt inside in this one. Not inside, well, technically below. So the banjo bolt is the problem with the Continental GT one is the banjo bolt is not available so easily. Well, our Royal Enfield ka ye problem hai, their spare parts are not so easily available. But trust me, if you want to get an experience like stock but still better, this is the best master cylinder in the business. Well, it is trial and tested. It's not Chinese one, and yeah, उसमें डर भी नहीं कि कुछ खराब होगा या नहीं होगा. And if in case the bucket fails, you have an option to contact RE again, and अगर उनका spare available हो तो मिल जाएगा. Oh, so many mamus. Okay, for the helmet checking, I guess. And it's a bliss to come on the highway. So the second setup I can't really disclose. The third setup was from AliExpress. I mean, it was a general universal Chinese what should I say, master cylinder with adjustable levers, and yeah, it was pretty nice. Yeah, the initial was nice, and whether we have to stop or something. Okay, thank you, man. And yeah, the progression was definitely there, and that coupled with the EBC pads, well, it gave a tremendous bite. I mean, the speciality about that is like the outlet is of 14 millimeters, and the inlet, the pocket which we are about to replace, is of 12 or 13 millimeters. And the magic in that happens, well, if you have a small bucket and a bigger outlet, then you know how much the pressure is going to be, general physics. So that was my best one yet. I mean, I love that brake, but काम करने की खुद से चुल थी, थोड़ा सीखना था खुद से, तो I kind of broke it. Yeah, I broke it. I have no words, no other way to describe it. I broke it. I mean, I was tightening this nut, this nut, and nut टूट गया और holder मेरे हाथ में आ गया. So yeah, and after that I had ridden this bike like almost for a month. Oh, this Quickshifter is amazing. So yeah, I rode without a brake for almost a month. You have seen it. And after that, I guess month or two, I'm not sure, but man, there is a lot of police activity today. And I'm not sure how much long, but after that, I took the Brembo setup from my friend. Man, I think I should give you a Quickshifter demo before talking of brakes. Full makhan. So yeah, occasionally those misshifts also happen. Well, because my gear has a lot of free play and my chain is due for a change. But yeah, the Quickshifter works fine. Damn, even this thing is closed. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I love these slides, man. Well, more like controlled slides. But I have to take a U-turn and go back to Triumph because my friends are there. So I will catch you after a while.
So first one was the Continental GT's master cylinder. Massive initial bite, but the progression was okay. So that can be rectified with EBC brake pads. The progression on that thing is really awesome. And the second one was the second one, I can't say which it was. The third one was the Chinese ones, and those did not have such awesome initial bite, but the progression was pretty amazing. And yeah, as you might have guessed it, the Chinese ones are not that reliable because the bucket is like fucked up. It will wear out after like 4 months of use, but there is a kind of remedy for that. The RTR's bucket matches that thing perfectly, and yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I used to lock my front wheel up with the ABS on, and ABS was still watching my back. It wasn't like the ABS is not working, but the ABS was not intruding either, and that was my favorite setup till now. But as usual, I fucked it up because खुद से काम करने की चलती तो नट टाइट कर रहा था, टूट गया. It's okay. So after that, I got the Brembo RCS 19. Well, first of all, I did not buy this thing. If you are buying this thing, it's like 22,000 including customs. So yeah, it's a pretty hefty, I mean, बहुत ही costly चीज़ है. So buy that at your own risk. Plus it's an overkill for this one, because वैसे भी तुमको इतना ज़्यादा response मिलेगा नहीं, because the caliper itself is not that equipped to take on the pressure from this awesome master cylinder. I did not have to pay for the RCS 19 because it was a defective product. Well, the thing is, my friend had it on his Daytona, but the thing was, whenever we progress brake, how should I explain you this? There are two kinds of braking. One, the brake is free, you just push the lever and it's done. The brake was working fine there, but actually the rubber of the bucket, it was like gone. It is the old thing. So generally it happens on the bikes. So what happened here is, whenever you are applying brake, you release it for a small amount of time, but you apply it again, there was a false. There was no braking power and the lever hit the handlebar directly. So I managed to solve it, but then I'm not going to say how I solved this because you will judge me because it was a total jugaad thing. But a big thumbs up for my mechanic in Kolkata, Sukumar da. I love you. Like, you're awesome. And this is it. This was my journey through the brake setups. If you ask me which one was the best, well, if you want reliability, then hands down the Continental GT was the best, because you get the initial bite, and with EBC or the Brembo pads which the company is giving right now, I mean, the progression is taken care of. So that is one of the best setups ever. It will cost you around 3000. Yeah, 3000, but make sure you get the banjo bolt, because because Royal Enfield. So the best setup for me, not reliable, the best will be the Chinese one with the RTR's bucket. Well, that's simply because the ABS was not intruding that time, and yeah, it's cheaper to repair and it's cheaper to own. So that's there. But mind you, don't really go for these setups. Like, these setups are really extreme. I mean, at max, if you ask me, go for the Continental GT1. Don't go for all these setups if you are not going to track or you are not an idiot like me. So please just take care of this, because KTM ABS is shit anyways. Like, I'm not saying that it won't lock, I mean, it will lock up like on heavy, braking, but it's shit because, like, okay, I'll just give you a simple example. When your wheel lifts up, even by a little margin, the ABS will jam the brake, like the front brake. You just give it a try, whether you are braking after hitting a pothole or hitting a speed breaker, then just try and jam the brake with the ABS on. I don't care if you are on stock or on a deliberately normal modded setup, but with the stock one, the brakes are shitty, so I don't think you are going to experience that kind of thing. But with even a little bit of modification, I mean, when the pressure is really relevant, then it will fuck it up. So it's really up to you whether you want to do it or not. For me, my Brembo is quite powerful to overcome the ABS, but I will literally take out the ABS on the rear wheel, because even on hard downshifts, I don't even touch my brakes. Like in front, this is my 4th brake pad running right now, and in rear, it is like the one which came with the bike from the company. I don't change. It's not even half-life. I'll just take it off, rip it off, because yeah, I just wanted to use it. So there it is. You got all the answers you needed of my braking, and if I didn't cover anything, just comment down below. But please, हाथ जोड़ के बोल रहा हूँ, don't mod it like a maniac. Like, अगर सच्ची में ज़रूरत है तो do it. If not, just stick to the Continental GT1. It's really nice. And I'm saying this because ABS इंट्रूड नहीं करेगा, लॉक करेगा. अगर सरफेस थोड़ा भी गीला हो और लॉक कर जाए, यू नो व्हाट्स गोइंग टू हैपन. लाइक, रियर व्हील को कंट्रोल करना ईजी है, फ्रंट को नहीं. सो प्लीज़ बी केयरफुल विथ इट एंड राइड सेनली. सो बाय.